Welcome to USA Green Card Approved, your trusted guide to U.S. immigration success. Looking to get a U.S. green card? Whether you're applying through family, work, as an international student, a religious worker, or as a victim of abuse under VAWA, we share clear information, real stories, and step-by-step help made for you. We simplify the process and equip you with information approval of your green card. Subscribe now. Your journey starts here.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining. Today you're rejoicing because your I-140 petition has just been approved. Congratulations. That is amazing. That is so amazing. But you don't have a green card in your hand. So what's next? What does this mean? Where do I go from here? These are all the questions that we receive and we always help our clients with. And today I'm going to be helping you with understanding what that approval means. Welcome to my channel. Welcome once again. And we provide immigration information for your transformation. My name is Gertrude Onuoha and I service clients within and outside the United States through the law offices of Gertrude Onuoha. Go to our website, go-attorney.com, to check us out. So you have received an approved I-140 petition. Guys, that is so amazing. You know, I always rejoice whenever we get those approvals because it takes a lot of work to get the approval. So if you've received that approval, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And I'm so happy for you. But you don't have a green card. What does that approval mean? So most times you would be notified about the approval through a letter. And make sure you keep that letter because that letter is very important. So what does it mean? It just means that you have been approved to proceed with your green card under the EB-2 NIW category. That's what it means. And that's huge. That's a very huge achievement because you're on your way to a green card and ultimately to a US citizenship if that's something that you desire. So what it does, the I-140, what it does not do, it does not put the green card in your hand. However, it is a pathway for you to get the green card. So in other words, if the I-140 is not approved, you would never get a green card through that process. Okay. However, the approval of the I-140 does not automatically put a green card in your hand. So let's get that straight. But then what's next? So it depends on a couple of things. Where you are located, are you within the United States or outside the United States? It also depends on if green card is available. So what that means is that if you have submitted your green card application, maybe through the EB-2 NIW, and you are within the United States, so it means that once green card is available, you would process your green card through what is called adjustment of status, meaning that you are going to stay inside the United States and process the change of status from maybe F1 or H1B to green card. Now, in order for you to do this, you have to check the US Visa Bulletin. Just Google that and it will pop up. And then you have to check your country of chargeability and your EB-2 category. And then it will tell you if visa is current or not current. If it will also show you if you are supposed to go forward with your green card application, and that you would know through your priority date. Now, what is your priority date? Your priority date is the date when USCIS received your I-140 application. When you submitted your I-140 application, USCIS sent you a notification saying they had received it. Okay, that date is the date you are going to work with. Now, if Visa Bulletin shows that visa is available for persons who filed on that date, it means that you are current and it means that you can now start the process. And what is this process? Filling out the paperwork for the actual green card application. So this green card application does not come automatically. You have to complete the paperwork for it. Pay the filing fees, which is a huge amount of money, 1,440 as of today. And then you would provide all the documents that are required, medical records and whatnot. And once you do that, you may be called in for an interview. If you have to, you then have to go for the interview. You get a notification. Sometimes they don't call people for interview. These days, we see that most of our clients don't attend interview, but that does not mean that you may not be called. You could be called for an interview. More so if you are somebody who is adding a spouse. Sometimes they want to verify that this is legit, so they may call you for an interview. Or if there's something they need you to clarify, they may call you for an interview. Definitely talk to your attorney before you attend any immigration interview. All right. Now, if you are outside the United States, you would go through what is called consular processing. You are getting an immigrant visa, but at the same time, it's going to be done outside the United States. So once your visa becomes current, the USCIS will transfer your case file to the National Visa Center, who will then notify you to begin the process of filing for your immigrant visa. You would go through all that process and submit all the civil documents, medical records, or whatever they request from you. And once you are set, you would go for an interview in your country or wherever you designated. And if they are satisfied, you'll be granted an immigrant visa to enter the United States. Now, so everything depends on whether the visa is available or where you are located. But one thing I can tell you is that do not try to submit a green card application when you are not current. Do not try to do that. You have to wait until you become current. Now, the process of waiting could take so long. It could really, really take long, whether you're doing consular processing or even the adjustment of status. I have seen and heard people trying other pathways because they can't wait for the EB-2 to become current. The question is that right? Is that legitimate? As long as you qualify for that category that you're trying out, I don't think it should be a problem. Now, some things to pay attention to. Number one, you want to make sure that you continue to, if you are inside the United States, you want to make sure you continue to maintain status until you are adjusted. Okay? Two, you also want to pay attention to your travels while you're waiting for your green card to become for your case to become current. You want to really pay attention to traveling because if you are in a dual intent visa category, it shouldn't be a problem. A dual intent visa category like H-1B, where there's the expectation that you might decide to stay in the United States, that's fine. Whereas with the F1, the intent when you came in is to go to school and school only. So now you're here, you now have an approved I-140. That is like an immigrant intent, right? So if you're traveling, that's something you should definitely discuss with your attorney before you leave, so you are able to come back and take care of your status here in the United States. You really want to talk to your attorney before you do that. And of course, if you are adding a spouse after your I-140 has been approved, that's something you also want to talk to your attorney about. Guys, these are some issues that we need to deal with. Now, what about preparation? How do you prepare for your green card while you're waiting for your case to become current? You can gather together all your civil documents, organize your approval letters, your proof of lawful stay here in the United States, and continue to maintain status. And once visa becomes available, you can then jump into the green card application. And once you get your green card, that is the end of journey for that process. And that's what we do for clients, to put that green card in your hand. As long as the green card is not in your hand, case is not accomplished, because a mere I-140 approval does not change your status. It is when the green card is approved and you have it in your hand, then you are welcome to the United States and you are now a permanent resident of the United States. That's the expectation and the dream of millions of immigrants who seek to enter the United States all over the world. So, guys, we can help you with this process. Feel free to give us a call, 212-516-8137. And wherever you are, we can definitely come in to assist you. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and notification bell so that you'll be notified once we drop in a new video. Have a blessed day. God bless you. I hope you found valuable information today. At the Law Office of Gertrude Onuoha, we are committed to providing you with clear, useful information to help you on your immigration journey. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our clients say.
It was a great experience working with the law office of Gertrude Onuoha. She supported me all through my journey of getting my green card and was available to answer my questions. I will surely recommend her.
I had the privilege of working with the law office of Gertrude Onuoha for my National Interest Waiver Program, and I can't express enough gratitude for her exceptional services. Thanks to her expertise, dedication, and strategic guidance, my NIW was approved smoothly and efficiently. I highly recommend her.
I attended a Zoom conference hosted by attorney Gertrude Onuoha by chance. After hearing her detailed explanations and client testimonials, I consulted with her. Despite my uncommon research field, she and her team took the time to understand every detail. Thanks to their professionalism and thorough work, my EB-2 NIW application was successful. I highly recommend their services.